Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to Subnautica. Previously, we built our first base, our first habitat, and we moved everything from the escape pod, the life pod, to the habitat. And it's not looking its prettiest, but I got the shell of the base put up the way I wanted to, so the structure is there. I have stuff I want to add on to it, and we want to make it more homey, but it came around pretty quick for me, so I've spent pretty much the entire day working on it. And I want to say about 6 hours or so to finish everything up to where it is. So what I want to do now is push forward with heading to the Aurora. So let's dive back in and we'll figure this out as we go. Okay, so in order to go to the Aurora, we need a few things. Yeah, storage module will make this a lot easier for us. Plus, we can haul more this way. So 1, 2, 3, and lithium. Just the one. Equipment-wise, we want the propulsion cannon. Knife is for good measure, but the propulsion cannon will probably do the work for us. A light would be helpful. Laser cutter. We could take flares just for a emergency, but we'll take one health kit. We already got it, and fire extinguishers. That's a big one, actually. Laser cutter, fire extinguishers, repair module. I think those are the main things we really need. I don't think we need anything in here. Plus, we need our suit on anyway. We're gonna need some batteries, most likely. Take these out for a moment. Okay, so fire extinguisher to start us off. If you get close to the ship, it actually gives you a heads up on things you're going to need, and that's kind of the list. So I'm just saving myself a little time here. You're loaded up, okay. Okay. I think it goes off on the side. Yep. Right here. Equipment. Drop this. We don't need it. Stasis rifle would probably help, but the propulsion cannon should do the trick. Okay. And what does it take to make fire extinguishers? That we can put out more fires than we, if we want them really be safe. Alright. I think that's everything we need. Propulsion cannon takes up a lot of room. But we can drop the extinguishers along the way. The flares and water will be used, so... I'm thinking if we could get something to bring with us to eat, that'd be kind of nice. Okay, we want to do some acid shrooms too. Don't take that out of context, please. for the bioreactor. So these are cooked. We'll eat one. Drink the bladderfish water. There we go. Alright, it was getting dark, but I was thinking we could, we'll stay under here. This will be our new reading spot until we figure this out, so. Alright, what do we got? We had one last thing on the enzymes, so this is about the peeper enzymes. Specimen with symptoms of infection. This organism is displaying signs of bacterial infection. this organism? Specimen. Oh, must have been one of the things we... Yeah, we've seen the green pustules on different things. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. Warning, may be contagious. Avoid. Do not under any circumstances consume the flesh. Okay. And that's everything. We are officially caught up on everything. Okay. Well, I guess we can start heading there. The main reason I want to head out during daylight is because I want to avoid leviathans. So, we'll get to it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything.
Welcome aboard Cap Systems Online.
If we surface, we can get a feel, an idea of where we are. Yeah, there we are. So we'll just head towards the Aurora. Oh, look, it's daylight's coming, so good timing. Why is my Seamount damaged again? Oh, that's right, I couldn't repair it inside. That was weird. Of all times to repair it would be, well, it's in the dock, right? Okay, so there's an access point at the front end of the ship. But the ship is also at the edge of a plateau here. And there are big leviathans around it. So we want to be careful. Can already hear reapers.
On the alien ecosystem, if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Okay, let's get close. Not too close. Alright, let's do repairs. Watch for those little shits coming after us. Okay. So let's get started. Yeah. Come at me. Alright. We're gonna need this for inside as well, so let's try not to overdo it, but... Did I actually get in from here? I don't think I've ever gone in this. That looks dangerous. There's another way we can go in. We can always come back and check this out, but... Yeah. Go on. Wow, I've already almost drained this thing. I gotta stop using it. Or hope we find batteries along the way.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Yeah, they're called leviathans. This is cool. So where's our ship? Right below us, basically. Battery, good, good. See why the fire extinguishers are necessary. More battery, okay, good. Can always drop things. Cargo bay and administration.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensor.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweak the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know this really help me do my job. Bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. So we don't actually have to put out all the fires. Just the ones that get in your way, obviously, but... I have kind of an obsession with completion. Alright.
Integrating new PDA data.
Altera launches the Aurora phase gate announced for Ariadne arm. Altera launches the Aurora, okay. The furthest reaches of inhabited space are due to expand as Altera core launches a newly constructed capital ship carrying a phase gate bound for the Ariadne arm. The Aurora will travel from a space dock on the edge of Altera space, making hundreds of consecutive phase gate jumps through 9 different Transgov authorities, and arrive on the far side of the Ariadne arm in 3 months' time. From there, the command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final phase gate, arriving in the next solar system approximately 18 months later. This sounds really cool. They're the elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project on the new phase gate, a multi-trillion credit investment. In the absence of existing infrastructure in the region, the vessel is equipped with advanced thermal and nuclear power facilities. Altera Core currently operates 9% of all phase gates in the galaxy. If the Aurora's mission is successful, Altera will have outmaneuvered a cabal of Mongolian corporations, operating a range of outposts and mines in the region. Okay. Ooh. Ground suit.
Integrating new PDA data.
Hey. Okay. Notes to self. So here we are, finally in open space. We crossed the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. Are we trying to exhaust the galaxy or just ourselves? Okay, so I got a bunch of things marked down. Use birthday, weeks before we get home, and then use the one that we just heard, right? Talking. Weeks, it feels like before we get home, not enough. Credits, Altera's paying me. Cargo bay code, so we're gonna need that. Yeah, just like fire extinguishers in real life, make sure the fire has actually gone out. And is our fish still good? Yeah, eat them up. Okay, we already said that. You want to go down or across? That looks collapsed. Okay. I get through there? Yeah. No. Almost. Alright. Hopefully this is the cargo bay. What's that code? 1454? No, not 7. 54? Yeah. Great. Okay. Let's be careful. Check for scannables. And supplies, of course. Okay, good. Food blocks.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, this is it. Transgov Profile Altera Core, one of the largest suppliers of spacefaring technologies and consumer electronics in the Federation. The official supplier of the TSF, consistently ranked amongst the galaxy's best employers, began life as a defense manufacturer in the mid-22nd century. National motto, get what you deserve. Although most Transgov can trace their roots back to Earth, Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough to take its name. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce, and making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Altera's threat to cease trade was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of the hostilities and the signing of the Charter. Free enterprise within Altera space is encouraged, but competition is tight, and all goods exported off-world must be Altera branded. Profitable businesses are bought out by the state, owners ascending to the board of directors. Well-known Altera technologies like the Cyclops submersible originated with such private enterprises. Despite superficial similarities to national governments, the corporation's lawyers have always maintained that it has no legal obligation to its employees. Of course, they would say that. but voluntarily elects to take on the roles usually served by a democratically elected government. This claim has not yet been tested in Federation courts. Okay. Yeah, if I can hold on to those protein blocks, that would be great too, because those could be good for emergency situations. Water, nice. Okay. Careful. This ain't good. Sea moth bay. And drive room. It said something about me needing to deal with the reactor. It said something about it, you know, it's about it exploding in the next 24 hours. Which is not good. Sea moth bay. Repair tool. Oh, what bugger? Get off me. Hey, get off. Oh my god, you little bastard. Well, shit. Yeah, good thing I brought the knife. Okay, I want that cannon ready just in case, but keep the knife out too. Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
VR suit log, loading programs, desert land drama, VRAT. This is okay. 32 has died from cold and starvation. You have died of dysentery. We're gonna need some water. Okay, so what is this? Oh, scanner. What's my scanner? Scanner. Propulsion. Knife. Light. And then we'll cycle the others as necessary. Sea moth. Nah, we already have a sea moth. What are these? Depth module Mark 1. We don't need the sea moth itself. That's what we came here in. The depth module is nice, though. Okay. Suppose we can always drop the titanium, right? Okay. There was no others in there. Yeah, the depth module will be nice. I think Mark 1 puts us up to the drive room. Mark 1 puts us up to, I think, 300 meters. Let's see. Drive room. Is this where the reactor is?
The drive core shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
I mean, like my suit? Or just not knowing what the hell I'm doing? I don't think we have much of a choice. Either I do it or I die. Okay. Little bugger that bit me, they're all over this room. If I could scan one, that would be great. Okay, Okay, Cyclops. Breach. Drive core shielding breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time, so we won't need the suit anymore. That'd be kind of nice. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. Well, should be charged for the most part.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
They're probably all underwater. I'd like to check out the other side too. There might be some more modules. Nope. Any? Okay. Oh, little bugger.
Breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Can I scan you? Leader. Gee, I wonder where that name came from. Creepy little buggers. They're kind of cool though, in a weird way. No. Go away. No!
Containment breach repaired.
Eh.
Further
Oh my.
breaches detected.
Go away. Little bastard. Why are they in here? Like, are they feeding off the... What the hell are they feeding off of?
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There's nothing in here but radiation. I mean, just like metal constructs.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Like little piranhas. Granted, piranhas are at least shy and keep their
Containment breach
distance.
repaired. Further breaches
Unless you taunt them, I mean. Piranhas like to work in groups. They don't like, It's funny because if you go up to like piranha aquariums, they'll like hide in the back. We had a pet shop here.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
And they had like 3 piranha in an aquarium. And of course there's a sign that said not to put your fingers in for obvious reasons, but they pretty much stayed in the back.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay. Oh my, get off.
Oxygen.
Yeah. That'd be a sad way to die, wouldn't it? Okay.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
This must be it. Scared me. Extinction event avoided.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Yeah, that could have been really, really bad. Not just for me, I mean like literally for the entire planet. Okay, let's get back. There's another hallway we can check out. Yeah. It's gonna require a laser cutter. Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'd like to read that, but I'm kind of underwater. Okay. Sweet officer, from Huggins to Wilson. You're telling me you've been on this rig more than a year and you never took a ride on the outside? Well, now you've only gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to the giant frickin' robot suit. Prawn suit. We've plain nothing to do till we get Starside to work on the gate. You want to taste the stars? You've only got to say, my spare prawn suit's got your name on it. You don't know what power feels like till you've crushed an asteroid with your bare, heavily mechanically augmented hands. Want to play catch with a passing meteor? Come by cabin number 1. Codes 1869. 69! Sorry. Battery. For some reason that got a My Chemical Romance song kind of stuck in my head. I can't think of the name of the song now. You know when you have a song stuck in your head and you don't know what it's called?
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, we came from there. Battery, nice. Okay, so what's the new PDA? The Gassy Survivors. Altera Search and Rescue. Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Mission, search and rescue, target, crew of the Mongolian vessel Degassi. They were saying that the Mongolians were in competition with them. Last known position, vicinity of planet 4546b, Ariadne Arm. Contact Mongolian emissary. Oh, that's the guy who was praying to all the he was praying to some kind of god or gods in the life pod. He was one of our last guys. Mission brief. Let me move this way. The Mongolian vessel, the Degassi, disappeared almost a decade ago, so they've been gone for almost 10 years. Carrying it with a high-ranking Mongolian chief. That must be the dad. Bart was the son, right? Torgal was the name. And then Maida was the mercenary. I'm assuming a mercenary. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Kassar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degassi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around 4546b, Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. And what that means is essentially when they come towards the planet, they use its gravitational pull to kind of like get into the vicinity of the planet to get it caught by the gravity, and you swing around the planet and shoot yourself back in a different direction. Directly back where you came from in many cases is what you'd be thinking, but depending on where they're going. Okay, this will bring the ship within range of Degassi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora's cargo package for this mission. That explains so much about the fabricators. The Degassi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message. So they were coming here sort of with the objective of looking for us. What's this? Oh, the little... Yeah, let's read about it. The little dude that bit us. Kept biting us. Oh, they're kind of cute looking. A simple parasitic organism, little more complex than the common space tick, but just as dirty. One, ductile sac used for collection and digestion of blood drawn from host creatures. Two, jaw, rows of teeth, and mandibles used to attach to the skin of its victims. Three, behavior. The bleeder's low speed and poor defenses suggest they have evolved primarily as carrion feeders, but they are also prone to target larger living creatures, which are less likely to notice and take action against the parasite. Of course, that hurts, so we swing to hit them. Assessment: inconvenient and unhygienic. Avoid or incapacitate. Most organisms that are like that aren't really actually unhygienic, though. Like, a lot of people seem to think that, like, leeches are, you know, problematic in that way, and it's like, you know, they actually do a lot to protect you. You know, not protect you for you or anything, but like protect you for their purposes. Most leeches are stealth, very much stealth parasites, and just detritivores in general. They don't, you know, they don't need to parasitize hosts. Blood leeches do that, but oh, this is. Like, a regular leech isn't just going to latch onto a person. Even if you try. I know because I have. They're kind of cool to handle. I like leeches. They're really cute. Yes, I said cute. Leave me alone. Oh, yeah. Oh, buddy. We're in the prawn bay. That looks dangerous. Let's not go over there. Power cell. Okay. This is why I wanted the extra extinguishers. So in case we need to get into these areas. Prawn suit. Okay, need 4. Just scan 4 of them.
Originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Okay. I don't know if this is worth fighting. If we can get to it in kind of a roundabout way, at least. Prawn suit fragment. Oh, there's totally storage module. Good. We got one for the prawn suit too. Can I? Nice. There you are. Okay, one more. If I remember, there's an area we can dive into, but I remember also nearly dying trying to get into it and out of it. Can I climb this? Or do I need to propulsion cannon my way around it? That should be enough, right? Oop. Okay, get up. Living quarters, yes. We'll scan more. We're not done in here yet. Water. that? How do we get that? Very carefully, right? Protein blocks, yes. Or nutrient blocks, I should say. Let me get up there. I want that water. Gotcha. Nice. That's a nice little find. Yeah, there's gonna be some... Oh, cat. Keep calm. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, see, we're already down to our last one now. Yep. This, I don't want to... Okay, come on. Ah. 6'9". Okay, sorry. What can I scan? Bar table. Nice. Oh, we're gonna schmancify our base.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, I'm getting stuck on things. Vending machine. Oh, give me some chips. I better get some chips. I'm gonna go berserk if I don't get chips. Counter. A single wall shelf.
New blueprint acquired.
So if we didn't have the coffee maker already.
Print acquired.
Ooh. Today's menu.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, starter, Space Bear, but Velute? Velu? Since their introduction to the interstellar vacuum in the 21st century, the microscopic tardigrades are, or space bears, also known as water bears. They literally look like little chubby bears with like, 8 legs. Have adapted and flourished where no other life form have survived. You're eating them? Condensed into smooth, nutty, protein-rich soup, they are the freshest local ingredient available to travelers. They're so small. How would you even get enough to survive off that? Main cottage pie or nutrient block, rehydrated minced beef in its own gravy, served with a topping of mashed Chinese potato picked fresh this morning from onboard grow beds, and a side of sautéed Chinese potato plant leaves. But potatoes are nightshades. You don't eat the leaves. Maybe Chinese potatoes are different. For the time-conscious consumer, the usual nutrient block options are available. They may be consumed cold or reconstituted at the on-site fabricator. Huh. I think they give you like 75 plus 75, don't they? Oh, we'll go check. Sorry, I just realized I was in the menu already. Dessert, dried fruits and nuts. Unfortunately, a recent accident in Cargo Bay 3 involving the incorrect application of a repulsion cannon in combination with a modified battery charger resulted in the vending machine into space. Resulted in the venting into space of all dehydrated desserts. Fruit and nuts will only be available desserts for the next 39 weeks. Nice. Nice. What else is in here that I missed? Apparently I picked up something else. There's another code, right? Why do I have blueprints? Oh, the prawn suit? Oh yeah, prawn suit Mark III. The pressure reactive waterproof nano suit is a range of mechs designed to protect the pilot from extreme environments. The Mark III is the latest iteration and has so far only been rolled out by Altera for their own high-value phase-gate-related operations. The suit is fully insulated from the outside environment. I would hope so if it's going out into space. Powerful hydraulic limbs allow for manipulation of objects and power traversal of the environment. Rear-mounted thrusters providing maneuverability in low-gravity environments. A range of modifications are available to facilitate resource extraction and enhanced exploration. The prawn suit is the prawn suit. It's got you covered. Nice. Okay, got some new stuff. We'll check those out more later. How are we doing? Okay, we're doing okay. Keep calm, kitty. You're coming with me. We will keep calm together. I would like the alcohol, please. Buzz. Oh, nice. Oh, this is making me hungry. Look at all that. Snap blue. So we probably... is that... That's mine, right? Okay. Cabin 1. Cabin 3. Oh, yeah. We haven't slept once. Once. We haven't slept at all. We've just been going. Just go, go, go.
New blueprint acquired.
Ooh, new poster. Okay. Get the duffel bags. I want the duffel bags. The thing I don't like about the duffel bags is, apparently, maybe they've changed it. We'll find out in a second. Apparently you can't just take them, like with stuff in them. And I'm like, what's the point of the duffel bag then? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. I was like, what, like, isn't the whole point of it to put stuff in it? Bag is not empty, cannot pick up. We're like, really? Why'd you... We're taking the duffel bags. I don't care if we gotta come back from. Okay, okay, okay. So... Prawn Bay is over here, right? Can we drop the duffel somewhere? That actually really bothers me. I'm like, the whole point of the duffel bag is to put stuff in the duffel bag to save space. I want the duffel bag. I will get the duffel bag. Ooh, water. We will take the duffel bag. Oops. This one will be food. And this one will be coasters and modules and the good water until we need it. Okay, so what's this? Cabin 1. That's not the one we came for, is it? What was the code that they originally gave us? That's the bay code. Oh, 1869. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Must be a nicer bed. Basic double bed.
New blueprint acquired.
Wall shelves.
New blueprint acquired.
Arcade gorge toy. There's a lot of scraps of paper. Blue cap. Can I wear the cap? Okay. Responsible autonomous relationships. Forwarded by Jenny Eckhart. All the good things in life are commodities. We trade love just as we buy and sell stock. We engage in human relationships when there is a fair exchange of value, support, motivation, affection. Nothing good is ever free. If every physical good in the Federation came from a single supplier, it would constitute a dangerous monopoly. Personal relationships are the same. It is important for people to get what they need from multiple sources. If a person finds a better source of the goods they require, they are not wronging their original supplier by changing their purchasing arrangement. If one member of the relationship should feel threatened or jealous, they must look at their own business model and ask whether it is performing competitively. There's always room for improvement. I can understand that. It's not really a bad mindset to go on with, but I put the batteries away. Here we go. Oh, can you stop moving me? Okay, so we want to go this way. Captain's quarters, that's the one we had the code for. What was the code? Two 679. Two. No? Is that 2679? Did I put that in wrong? Oh my god, it's a 5. Did I do that? Poster. Model. 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 Give me model. I like those kinds of things. Okay, Captain. Captain's log loading. It's a Craig McGill simulator. Captain Hot Dog Hollister. This looks like a game. Okay. There we go.
Integrating new PDA data.
Neptune escape rocket. That's what they said about meeting them, or that's what they meant about meeting them halfway. They literally want us to build a rocket. Got it. Okay, we haven't done this side yet. More posters. I like the posters. They add a nice personal touch. Relationship, contract, legal recording.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours
How much further can we do that?
to 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. and I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Ouch. Okay. Cabin 5. Can we get into cabin 5? I'm gonna assume not. We could probably get into this one though. Is there another duffel I missed? Don't ask why, I just want the duffel, okay? Okay, not that one. We'll do the one that's... Did you put the model in my hand?
Integrating new PDA data.
Altera Alms pamphlet. Charity is an archaic concept which the realism of today's Alterans have rendered obsolete. We understand that we are each responsible for ourselves, but the best way to get the most for ourselves is to work together with Altera. The implication of this reasoning is clear. If someone is in need, they must find a way to be needed. Altera Alms is a training academy for those that need to be needed. We're not a charity because we don't ask for handouts. We prefer to think of ourselves as a philanthropic beneficence facilitation service, promoting synergy between employer and workforce. Double A operates, or AA operates. That's not a good way to put that. There's a group that already goes by that name. On a lottery system, by investing any number of credits, you will be entered into our prize draw. Large investments yield higher chances of winning. Your credits will go towards training unskilled colonists in vital tasks such as maintenance and interpersonal skills. Sorry. The colonists receive this training voluntarily and free of charge, on condition of minimum contract with one of our investors on completion of their training. Oh, what's this?
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications really offline.
So C2 just means on site. It's not a word you probably hear too often. Unless you do science. At least I haven't heard it outside of that. Okay, this is the rocket. Neptune escape rocket. This blueprint was developed at Altera headquarters specifically to get you off 4546b and back to the nearest phase gate. It takes into account local gravity, astronomical data, and available resources, and is piloted by AI. It may be adapted to employ whatever power source is available, but it will require a lot of it. It consists of 5 independently constructed elements. Launch platform. Floating platform provides a solid base for which to launch the rocket. Gantry provides structural support. Stage 1, 2, and 3. Stage 1 primary thrusters for reaching atmosphere, escape velocity. Stage 2 fuel reserve, and stage 3 cockpit. Features: 1 person, life support, short range communications, adaptable power supply, orbital shielding, onboard time capsule. That's where those come from. Warning: onboard AI will not launch if local threats are detected, which of course there are, so we probably won't be able to get the resources for this right now anyway, but there's no point in building it until we deal with the bacteria that's in us. I'm warning: the use of alien materials to power the craft may increase its range. May increase its range in unpredictable ways. Okay. All right. Another duffel bag. Okay. We've already been, yeah, we've already been over there. So cabin 7 is the one that we just went into. Oops. We're taking them all. I wonder if I could actually carry everything out of here without the duffel. Or without the duffel. If I left the duffel. Then I'm not leaving. Just leave the damn duffel, right? Okay, let's see. So we're not quite done in this room, right? We can go in the water, I think. Physics is not physicking here. I'm not sure where else we could go. I know there's another way to get out of the ship where we don't have to do the same route we just did. Flashlight? Interesting. So somebody got lost in here. Maybe it's in here. Okay, how did I get down here? Probably what the last people said that ended up in here. Okay, I think we've seen most of what we can see at this point. There's gotta be one more suit to scan, right? Oh. Don't jump. They're literally in the prawn docks. Gotcha. Okay, so what's our escape route? Natural selection poster 1 implies the existence of a poster 2, or poster 2 implies the existence of a 1. We can just about get everything on. I want to take that water with me too, though. I suppose if I can get these things out of here first, we can come back for the rest. Probably don't need the fire extinguisher. Yeah, I'm fine with leaving those behind if I absolutely have to. Medkit's not as important. Water's more important. Okay. I'd like to take everything with me, but we'll kind of predicate that on how we get out of here. Yeah, drive room we're done with. Sea Moth Bay. Yep. Here we go. It's our way up. I think we need batteries to make power cells, so it's kind of nice having the extra, even though we can charge what we already have now. Hey, you little bastard. Okay. Well, first things first, I guess. Let's add that upgrade. And let's, suppose we're gonna have to go back anyway. We can just come back for the leftovers if we really want.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's get out of here. Okay, so I'm thinking it holds quite a bit. I'm thinking emergency. Maybe some flares. And power cells. Something like that. It's gonna be with us most of the time, even when we're using the Cyclops, so. Let's see, how's our stuff doing? We got a bunch of new batteries. New light. Oh, that goes in a different spot, actually. Actually, let's see if I need to switch any of these. This one, we're gonna dump that. Anything else? Why did I have my habitat builder with me? It has no battery in it. Okay, I'll keep them on me just because they are useful for those purposes. You're charged. That one's almost dead. Yeah, do it like that. Okay. Yeah, let's do a couple of those for emergencies. What's in the miscellaneous again? Yeah, this crap. Okay. So radiation suit can come off. The reinforced suit. Okay, so we're going to put in 2 fully charged batteries and 2 flares. So, you know, it's going to fill up the storage, obviously, but the idea is in case of emergencies or just things we need while we're on the move. I'm going to make a quick trip back there to see if I can pick up the rest. But otherwise, we'll be back here because I don't think there's really gonna much to worry over at this point.
All systems online.
I'm gonna be careful because it looks like the sun's going down, not coming up. Okay. I managed to get everything. Wow. Okay, so first of all, go. Anything not related to electronics, those can go in. Okay, so where did I put all the extra stuff? There you are. Okay, so I'll put food in here until we get a food set up. Water can go here, though we're probably gonna need it anyway. We're gonna need at least 2 of them. And then I'll do maybe... Okay. Toys and posters. Extra / doubles. This one's water. This one will be mods for now. Although this could go in like electronic or something like that. Or we could make one for them specifically. Water extinguisher, so we still have use in it. Got a couple batteries that could be charged. Before I forget. Okay. Let those charge up. I'm gonna need one for the habitat. And for my sea glide. Which I want back. The sea glide, scanner. Habitat builder. I'll leave like that, I think. Alright. Actually, maybe the habitat builder I'll put on last. Since it's one of those you commonly switch between. Okay, so I think we got everything we possibly can from that ship and then some. We used up some stuff, but check the reactor really quick. So I definitely want to continue building onto this base, but like I said, it's functional enough right now that I'm not too worried. So we'll make that kind of an ongoing project. And I'm thinking, now that we kind of have the ability to start modifying and whatnot, we can start working on that. But I'm also kind of thinking that we could do, you know, now that we have the depth addition on our sea moth, we can start going a little deeper. So we should look for Cyclops fragments. We should check out the last life pod that we heard from that we weren't able to get to. And we should check out that Degassi base as something to do now. And, you know, eventually we're going to want to start thinking about looking for those alien facilities, because we ain't getting off this planet anytime soon while we're still infected, and who knows if that's lethal to us or not. But yeah, so I think that's where we're going to close this one out. You know, we were very successful in getting what we wanted. So the thing that Altera sent us in the captain's quarters was basically a model for a rocket, a rescue rocket, to get us off the planet. And they said something about meeting them halfway, so I'm assuming it'll help transport us to a phase gate where they can pick us up or something like that. But you know, like I said, we can't leave the planet anyway, so for now we can't really do anything with it. We can kind of check out the specs, but that's about it at this point. So I think we're full up on reading everything. We've scoured the ship. That's done. We've been to the containment, the enforcement facility, of course. I think we've done most of what we can on the surface at this point, other than just building onto our base. And one other thing I'd like to do is kind of reload up on supplies, you know, so we can do that. But one thing we really need to look into at this point, besides the Degassi base and that last life pod, is going to be building a Cyclops. So that's another major thing to kind of consider. But yeah. So, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.